Hi friends, Winslow here with Vibrant Health Evolution. It's been almost 3.5 months, not quite 3.5 months for my knee replacement, and it's doing well. I feel like if there was snow that I could probably ski. I've been hiking and biking and playing some basketball, helping coach my son's team. So I can do a lot on it, but it's still in what's called the reactive phase, which just means that it gets swollen. It's still healing. And it gets swollen, so you do something and I do something, it gets swollen, and then I have to ice it and work the flexion and extension. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like at this stage for me working my flexion and extension. So I'm going to work it for a little bit here, and so I'll pull the leg in and then pump the foot. In the beginning, a really big part of my healing and getting my flexion was finding the tender spots up here, pressing really hard and holding it for 30 to 90 seconds. And I would do that all over the knee, wherever there was tension. And that's how I got to that 150-degree flexion. Right now it's a bit swollen. Been kind of on it all morning. I had a big day the other day. I hiked with my dogs up to Summit Park. My dogs kind of took off after a deer, so I went back down, got my bike, and I biked down this road and back up again on the place where I thought they would have come out. So I did that twice. So that was probably like 4 miles each time. And then basketball practice was that night. So then I was, doing basketball for 2 hours. When I'm on the basketball court, I can run a little bit. I can move. I'm not running at full speed. I'm definitely not like side cutting and really going all out on this knee yet, but I can kind of jog, I can move around a bit. It's just I'm not 100%, I can tell, on this knee. And so what I'm doing now is I'm just trying to walk my heel a little bit closer in each time. I kind of feel that it just gave a little bit there, so I was able to move it in a little further. So I'll grab the foot and kind of pull up and down. So when I pull up, it bends it a little bit more. And then also I'll do this move where I lay down, put the other foot on top of it, and bounce it, and get it to go. Gravity is working it this way, and I need a little more than gravity right now, so I'm using my foot to push it in. So you can see it is going a little further from what it was. And then I'm going to show you another move that I've been doing here with my cooler, but you could use a chair, a couch, some other bench or something. You just want to make sure it won't move. So we'll get to that one next. But overall, pretty happy with the healing and what I'm able to do at this point. I can hike up and down steep trails. The one right by my house is like a steep, loose dirt rock trail. I can do that. I think the last time I did it last week was, I was able to come down without the poles. So the first couple times I did it, I used poles. I didn't even use my poles the last time I came down, so that says a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to show you this move. So if you've got something firm and stationary, you can put your foot up on it, and then just come into a flex position and use your body weight to press and rock forward. Just lifting my back heel and then lowering it and using it. This just gets a little more weight than like gravity will or my other foot will to work it down. So in the beginning, I couldn't put this much pressure. Even gravity, was pretty sensitive to even let gravity do it. So I would support my foot, I would support it from underneath. So gravity was a little less. But now I can really kind of press on it and work it that way. But what I'm noticing is if I go a couple of days without really working the flexion, I lose it. It gets stiff and I lose the flexion. So I have to keep working it in order to keep it. But I feel like it's really important, for the things that I like to do, to have good flexion. Like I want to be able to do yoga, I want to be able to rock climb and ski. You know, maybe not for skiing as much. You probably don't need as much flexion for skiing, but for climbing and yoga and just things like being able to sit on the floor and stretch, it's important to have the flexion. So I'll do that for a while, and then I'm going to straighten this leg, pull the toes up, and just get a good hamstring stretch. Oh, it feels so good. And then I'll go back into it and work it. Like I got somebody coming to my door, so that's kind of the gist of it. I hope that helps. Happy healing to you. This is Winslow with Vibrant Health Evolution. Namaste.